Okay. Good morning, all of you. So today we will be seeing digital image fundamentals. Myself, Sushmita, Assistant Professor ECE. Okay. So first of all, let's see what is an image. Okay. So we will be representing in case of two-dimensional or three-dimensional as an image. Okay. So how we will be representing as? We will be representing in case of matrix as rows and okay. So next one is what is digital image. Okay, so one of the important point that has to be noted in digital image processing is both our input and output will be an image. Okay, so what is a digital image? So we are representing in forms of x and y coordinates. Okay, so for x and y coordinates we can represent it either in spatial coordinates or either we can represent in. Okay, so we will be having x and y as intensity values of f which are finite and discrete quantities, whereas in case of color image we can represent in form of RGB models or CMY models. So for example we are taking an image, so for input we are taking as g of x comma y, it is undergoing discretization process and we are getting g of I comma j. After that we are quantizing to get the output f of I comma j. So about quantization we will be learning in upcoming. Okay, so this is the basic overview of digital image processing. So initially we will be considering the image and it is called as low level process. In this we will be reducing the noise, contrast enhancement, and then image will be sharpened. After that it will be given to mid-level process, that is segmentation and classification, and then finally it is given to high level process, that is making sense of an ensemble. So it is given to high level process, that is making sense of ensemble of recognized object. Okay, so now let's see what are the fundamental steps that is in processing. So the main thing is knowledge base, and after that we will be having image acquisition, filtering and enhancement, restoration, color image processing, wavelength and multi-resolution processing, compression, morphological processing, segmentation, representation and description, and finally object organization. Okay, so these are the essential steps when processing digital images. Okay, so let's see about image acquisition. So this is the first step, and image acquisition is nothing but it can be also said as capturing of an image. Okay, so what is the first step before processing an image? We have to capture an image. Okay, so that is called as image acquisition. So after that, once the image has been captured, what we have to do? We have to enhance the image if there is an blurring of image or lack of contrast of an image. Okay, so that process is called as image enhancement. So in the picture you can clearly see that in the first image there is a lack of contrast, so we are enhancing the image to overcome the contrast, low contrast in that present in that image. And similarly in the second image you can see that the first sample image it has been blurred, so we are going image enhancement and we are enhancing. Okay, so the next step is image restoration. What is image restoration? So while compressing and enhancing an image we may lose some data can be lost while compressing or enhancing our data. So in order to recover the data that has been lost, we are going for image restoration without degrading the original image. Okay, so for example there can be a blur due to motion, so that can be restored by using image restorations. It is clearly explained by an example. You can see it is a view, it is available in that example that is given. Okay, so next one is color image processing. So color image processing, in the sense we will be gaining some significant importance that is recorded in that particular image. For example, the images that are placed over the internet plays a major role in this color image processing. So while processing the color image, so we have to consider two important factors, that is the CMY model or RGB model. Okay, so the next step is wavelets. So wavelets is nothing but in this wavelet we will be dividing the particular image into small wavelets. Okay, so after that we can apply whatever process that is needed to be enhanced on that particular image. So next one is compression. So compression is nothing but, suppose if you are having an image of higher size, then what we have to do, we have to compress the image so that the storage can be reduced for that particular image. Okay, so we can compress either by using JPEG method or MPEG method. So in case of image we can go for compressing using JPEG. Okay, so all those compression techniques you will be learning in your upcoming units. Okay, so next one is morphological processing. Morphological processing is nothing but it deals with extracting image components. Okay, so that is useful in representation and description of shapes. So for example, when you say an image, an example for morphological processing is that extracting a boundary of one particular image. Okay, so next one is segmentation. Segmentation is nothing but we are dividing the image into small parts, and we will be applying sharpening or smoothing or whatever process that we need to impose on that particular image to enhance the image. So next one is representation and description. So in case of representation and description, we are having two types of representation. So first one is boundary representation and second one is regional representation. So what plays a major role in boundary representation is we'll be highlighting the corners as well as the inflections. But in case of regional representation, it is focused on textures as well as the skeletal shape. Okay, so the next one is recognition. Recognition is nothing but we will be assigning a label to a particular image so that we can be able to identify it easily later. Okay,